And we are ending this fabulous Miss Congeniality season finale with our fourth and final Miss Congeniality All-Star. Now, this man was not well enough to be in any of the episodes in the first season, but he has been such a support of my show online for a very long time.
Baby, you can let go. Don't drink all the beer, though. Have you been casino?
That is Arturo Barajas. Yes, he's a South Mississippi star. He came to the U.S. from Mexico as a young man, working his way up from casino custodian to multi-business owner. He started two publications, the Magnolia Leisure and Play the Coast, and he started the first Coast hookah bar, Mosaic, well before it was ever even popular. And he had his hand in several festivals, including Mayfest in downtown Ocean Springs. He's a dear friend who's been struggling with cancer for the last few years, and I would like to give a warm Miss Congeniality welcome to Arturo. Thank you so much for being on my Christmas show.
Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for being on my show. Do you remember how we met?
Yeah, a long, long time ago when we were both working at Chili's in Gulfport. We were just a couple of little kids, you know, they were trying to explore life and make money so we could go have fun and buy clothes and, you know, just enjoy life.
I remember. And what I remember most about you is you were a Mexican who spoke Portuguese. Because I speak Portuguese, and I was like, hold up, who's this guy?
Yeah.
Do you still speak any Portuguese?
Oh yeah, I speak. Actually, my second language is Portuguese, because it was easier for me to. At the time, I was living with a Brazilian family, and it was easy for me to pick up the Portuguese than the English, because I was in that environment, you know. So, yeah, so I have great friends from all over the world, but my very, very best friends here in the United States were from Brazil.
And I would basically be part of that, right?
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Because what most of you don't know about me is that I have a big part of me is Brazilian, so that's to come. So out of all the achievements, I just listed all the stuff that you have done so far in your life, what is it that you're most proud of?
Well, I don't know which one to choose. I just want to see people see the results of what I do. I'm not really counting money. I'm not really counting anything. I just really like to see people happy after I do something, whether it's specifically for them or for the community that impacts directly, and they receive a benefit and puts a smile on their face.
That reminds me of one of the videos you were in. Do you remember the videos you were in for my channel? Which one of those put the biggest smile on your face?
Probably the first one, the Highway 90.
And what did you do in that?
I was a Mexican.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, it was tough impersonating it.
Do you remember what you said?
Yeah, but I had to, I mean, I think I messed up the script. Even though it was small, being pressured, being in front of the camera, because the camera was right here.
Yeah.
And then I was just wearing a sombrero, and it was funny, and stuff like that, putting me in front of the camera or asking me questions live without me having a little preview really make me nervous.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Of everything you've done, that kind of stuff makes you nervous?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I am so inspired by you because, you know, you came You came here from Mexico, you're a young man, and you just took the Gulf Coast by storm. I don't think people understand how much you have done for the Gulf Coast.
Well, I was just having fun, you know?
Really?
I was just having fun because there is a lot of opportunity, but you just have to find it, take it, and use it, you know? And a lot of people say, I see a lot of people complaining, a lot of people that don't want to work. Like my dad from very little told me, work like you don't need the money. You know, and that means that you work because you're doing what you're doing, you're liking it, you know, you're enjoying what you're doing, and that way the work is not as heavy as if it was, as if you were always complaining, oh, I don't get paid enough, you know, and I gotta go, or my friends are waiting for me and at the bar and stuff like that. I mean, if you have to stay an extra hour, you have to be thankful for that, you know?
And feel like you're living a life with purpose.
Yeah, you have to have a purpose in life all the time. If not, find it. If you cannot find it, do as much as you can to get out of it, you know, because otherwise it's just going to eat you alive. And, well, that's what I have been doing all this time, and I have been living a happy life, you know.
And you've been very, very successful. So I have to know, Christmas is coming up. Here we are. I'm in my Christmas PJs, so are you. What do you want for Christmas?
See? That is one of the questions that I was not expecting. But, you know, you have to just come up with an answer, accept, and all I want is healing. That's all I want.
Me too.
Not just for me, not just for me, for all those people that are out there that whether they have insurance or not, everybody should have a possibility. Everybody should have an opportunity to reach the cure. Everybody should have access to medical treatments, not just the ones that have money, you know? So that is what I wish the most.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, on this note, I'm going to give you something that I've been planning for the last 4 weeks. And it's something very, very special to me. I've nominated you twice for the 40 Under 40 award here on the Gulf Coast. And I decided to come up with my own darn award. And it's called the Miss Congeniality All-Star. And this is the Miss Congeniality Achievement All-Star that I want to give to you for all of the work you've done for the Mississippi Gulf Coast and for all the work you will continue to do. And that's a heart. That's my heart. It's really big, because so is yours.
Thank you.
I'll put it right over here. Is there anything else you would like to say to round out the interview?
All I would like to say is for people, especially for parents, you know, to educate their people to get familiar with what cancer is. Because I don't know if it was my fault. They say it was a mutation. I don't know if it was not, but I think it was part of my fault for not stopping sometimes I smell the flowers.
Wow.
You have to eat well. You have to rest. You have to travel. Enjoy your family, friends. Because otherwise, life becomes a routine and very repetitive. And you have control of your life, and you decide when to stop to work. You should shoot for a weekday of work, and really, really take care of yourself. Exercise, take care of your skin, protect your skin, interact with others, challenge yourself, face your fears. There's so many things that you can learn from yourself and from others. If you just stop in a garden and observe, you can find so many things out there that can teach you so much. Simply the movements of a bird, how they move, how there's always something that you can learn if you open your eyes and observe, not just look around. That's what I always tell my kids. Observe. Be aware of your surroundings. Look around before you act. Because a lot of people don't do that, and they get in trouble, they get hurt, and they let opportunities pass.
Yeah, or they miss it. They miss it, which is what you were just saying, that a big part of it is take
absolutely.
each day, live each day. Arturo, thank you so much for interviewing with me. I know it wasn't an easy decision, but I am so grateful for you. And I just want to let you know that I love you, and I'm cheering for you. I just adore you. I've known you for a long time now. It's like since 2000. So it's going on 20 years.
But one day soon, we're going to get up and dance samba and enjoy life again. One day soon.
Yes. You're so strong. And so courageous. Thank you.
Thank you. And never give up. You always hear that bad influence on the negative side, you know?
Don't give up.
Don't give up. Push them away and keep going. Like they say, if you're going through hell, keep going. and you'll eventually get out of it.
I adore you. I love you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.